everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases, where I'm going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peeked, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, and then you let me know down in the comments whether or not you want to pick it up. And remember, it is okay if we disagree. Friends do not always agree, but friends are always respectful and kind to each other. And if you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, especially things that are a little bit more colorful, like this look right here. So if you want to see some more makeup and some more color in your timeline, do not forget to subscribe because I upload several videos every week. I did film this look. This is the member exclusive tutorial for June. It's coming next week. I'm actually heading out to New York City together with Samantha March next week. So I think I'm doing a live together with her next week. Don't forget to check out Samantha March's channel. And we're also filming a video together for my channel. Of course, we're both going to be vlogging. We're going to do a lot of TikToks and Reels and all of that. I'm super excited. So next week, I am going to do 4 videos on my main channel. And on the 1st of June, I'm going to have the member exclusive tutorial live, this look right here. So if you're not a member, on Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday, there's just not going to be a video on my main channel because I am busy. I'm booked and busy, and I have a lot of things pre-filmed though. I need to be smart with my time. I know you understand, I've said that before, that I'm aiming to have 5 videos a week, but sometimes I just am not able. And if you are interested in my membership, there is a button down next to the subscription button where you can press and see what it's all about. I do have several tiers now, and right now, if you are tier 1, you will be able to get the member exclusive tutorials, and if you're 2 or 3, I will also on top of that have a live once a month. And we did have a live, and it was a lot of fun. Also, I wanted to let you know that YouTube has they've finally like come clean with the fact that yes, they do have a problem with the subscription button on some channels. Right now I'm having that problem, so they are unsubscribing some of my subscribers. Even though they do not want to be unsubscribed, YouTube is doing it for them. So if you are subscribed, or if you think you're subscribed, just check again to see if you're subscribed, because YouTube is doing that thing. And if you don't want to be subscribed, that's perfectly fine, of course. But I do get comments, and more lately, of people that are getting unsubscribed even though they do not want to be. YouTube has said that there's some kind of correlation between you being subscribed to more than 1,000 channels and being unsubscribed from certain channels. So if you are the person that's getting unsubscribed from channels that you actually want to be subscribed to, I would maybe do a bit of a declutter in your subscription feed, because maybe it's that you are like subscribed to too many channels. Okay, this was a really long and winded intro. Sorry about that. Don't forget to check the description box for the info about everything I'm going to be talking about in this episode. If you want to know what's on my face, I will link all the things that are on my face in a pinned comment down below. I also want to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway towards the end of the video. I said I wanted to do a giveaway before. I've been so busy, so I'll save that towards the end of the video. Let's have a little giveaway as well, because I do have some things to talk about. Let's start with talking about some news from Lethal Cosmetics, because actually just as I sat down to film this, I got this package from Lethal Cosmetics. And first of all, what's on the top are these kind of stickers. You're supposed to put it on the palette, I think, but you remember these? If you do remember these, listen, you're my people. It's those like squishy glow in the dark stickers. This is very 1998, and I am kind of about it. So this is a new collection from Lethal Cosmetics. Let me actually show you. There are some new palettes that they're coming out with, and also some like single components. I did ask them to send me a couple of these because I'm trying to organize my makeup. This is cute. Oh, this is a little quad. Oh, I am packing a quad. I am packing a quad for New York. It is happening. Wow, this is so... Oh, I'm so excited about that. And then there are blushes. There are like shimmery blushes. Wait. So they're coming out with shimmery blushes. And there's an orange. I'm so excited. This is so beautiful. And look at this berry. I think there is one more. I'm not 100% sure if they sent me all of them, because I said like you don't need to send me all. Because I was like, oh, you don't need to send me all of them. Yeah. So I told them I didn't need all of the blushes, because there's also one blush that is a bright dark red, which is a beautiful blush. But I just got a bright red blush from Kaleidos, and I was like, I don't need 2 red blushes in my collection. And it was the same with these multichrome shadows that are coming out. I asked them to send me the 4 lightest one. They also have 2 darker ones that I think have a black base, and I have so many of those multichromes with black bases, and I don't use all the ones I have, but I do use a lot of these with a see-through base. I'm even using one today. Well, actually this is a highlighter. So these are the kind of shades that I use the most. Oh, I'm gonna include one of these in my, oh, this looks like it's, this is a peach to a pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. What is this one called? I don't know. It doesn't say. Antimatter. Oh, it looks beautiful. So yeah, I do have these. I'll try and see if I can include something on my stories or something. Let me see if I can put them back in this packaging. These, I think these are available. Wait, let me put these to the side and let me pop up the picture that they have and we can talk about some deets. Okay, let me scoochy to the side. Is this okay? And let me see if I can find some deets about this collection. This one is 6 new multichrome eyeshadows, 4 shimmery blushes, a new 6-pan and a 4-pan palette, and these are and they are including glow in the dark stickers. Listen, I'm gonna use those. These all seem very, very pretty. You can buy these as singles or in a bundle. Let me see, when are these available? Oh, they're available today when this video is going live, Friday the 27th. I do have a non-affiliate code with Little Cosmetics and the code is Angelica, I think, if you want to save 10%. It's not affiliated, meaning that I do not earn a commission if you use that. If you're living in the US, because Little Cosmetics is a EU-based indie brand, it is based out of Berlin, Germany. If you're in the US, it might be easier for you to shop from Camera Ready Cosmetics. I will link that as well down below. They usually get all the new stuff from Little Cosmetics, so if you're living in the US, that's probably a little bit easier to shop from that site. So I will link all of that down below. Just know they're releasing today. Did I buy something? I don't think I bought a single thing this week. Is there something I'm interested in? I don't think so. This one was released, and this is not for me. This is Pat McGrath's coming out with a new Skin Fetish highlighter and balm duo. This is like a stick highlighter. I think one of them is like a, I don't want to say clear, but in lack of a better word, I'm gonna go with clear balm. I think it is a clear balm. I don't know if it dries down or if it stays sticky. I have no idea. And then there is a stick highlighter that is a purple that goes to a periwinkle blue. This looks really pretty, but these are the kind of highlighters or the kind of shades that even when they are in highlighters, like this shade that I have on my eyes right now, which is a periwinkle to violet, I tend to prefer them on my eyes over having them on my cheeks, and I feel like this is just not something that I am gonna reach for a lot. So for me, this is a no. I actually really like colored or like duochrome highlighters, but I prefer the ones that are pinky, peachy, goldy, even green can look nice. If it's a green to a pink or a green to a peach, I really like those, like duochrome and multichrome highlighters. But I will say I don't use the purple or the blue ones a lot because I do not have a cool skin tone. So even though I like cool tones on my eyes, I rarely do it on my cheeks. Today I'm actually having a pink on my cheeks, because I just don't like that super icy cool sheen on my cheeks. If you have a cool skin tone, maybe this will be perfect for you, but I don't think that this is going to be for me. It is available though, in case you are interested. This is something that I think I will be purchasing some of because I have been really smitten with the About Face brand lately, and they are coming out with brow pencils and line artist liners and brow artist liners, and then there's an iPhone case as well, but nobody cares about that. But these like pen eyeliners, I didn't love the crayon that I tried, and I don't know if this is the same formula or if it's another formula but like I don't know, but I really like the colors and I kind of want to try this out. So I think I will try some of these out. I do love some greens. The yellow looks pretty. Maybe I'll try the white. I use a liner for my waterline every time I do my makeup. Every time I do my makeup, even if I'm doing one of those no makeup, which I do very seldom, but sometimes I'll do them in a setting where I'm not saying that it's expected. Like if I'm going on a dinner or a work lunch or something with my husband's job, which happens sometimes, and I'm not already wearing makeup, I will do like concealer, brows, some Super Shock highlighters on my cheeks, and I will do something on my waterline. I always do something on my waterline. So I think like white, yellow, blue, greens are the ones that I'm interested in. There's an orange as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be trying these out. Am I gonna be ordering them now? I think that I might order them when I get back from New York because I want to see what I shop when I'm there. Of course, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping once we are there. I think it's inevitable. And I also do receive some PR from About Face, and I don't want to do what I did last time, which is that I went in and I bought a couple of things from the collection and then it got sent to me. So I think I'm gonna make an order from About Face when I get back from New York and buy a couple of these pens because I'm very interested in trying them out because I am a huge fan of colored eyeliners. Are these available now? Yes, they are available now. That is really interesting. I will link it down below in case you're interested. I will be trying these out one way or another. There are so many cheek products being released, so let's just talk about them because I feel like there are so many blushes and bronzers coming out lately. It is like, whoo, it's going bananas. And highlighters as well. So like cheek products, they're truly having a renaissance. And these are new from Laura Mercier. I did see these at Sephora and they seem really, really pretty. These are glowy RoseGlow blush color infusion. They seem to be like a glowy blush highlighter hybrids. They looked really pretty. This though is one of those things, if I see it in real life and if I swatch it and it looks amazing, I could be persuaded. This does look like it could be like the Duo Glow from Natasha Denona, which is one of my favorite blush formulas ever, which is a blush highlighter hybrid. So I am keeping my mind open for these. These could be really nice. They are available at Sephora now. They look beautiful. Another cheek product that was also available now, and this is actually a re-release from Nars, and they're coming back with their cream bronzers. I think they released these, I want to say last year for summer, and I think they only had like 1 or 2 shades for some weird reason, but now they're re-releasing them in 5 shades. So at least that's good. That's something. And they're releasing them in really Laguna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me you really want to name everything Laguna without telling me you really want to name everything Laguna. Okay, so fun. Well, it is called the Laguna Bronzing Cream, but like, come on. Come on, what? Was this the vacation week for the creative team? Like, what's going on? So these are available now. I will link them down below. A lot of people are saying that this one is absolutely amazing. I will say though that I have purchased a couple of bronzing products lately and I really enjoy the ones I have. Like, I just got the Charlotte Tilbury one last week. I have a TikTok trying that one out. I'm actually wearing it today. What am I talking about? I'm wearing today. You know, this one, it is also available now. This is available at Sephora. So if you want to have a link to this one, that is going to be in the pinned comment. And I really like it. And I really do not need more cream bronzers right now. So I think that I'm going to opt out. But if you were happy to see this being re-released and in more shades, it is available. Another cheek product that is coming is from Trixie Cosmetics, and this is called the Road Tripper collection. And these are power bronzer highlighter trios. It has like stripes in there, and there are scented lip balms and a couple of face brushes. These look really pretty. What scented lip balms? Prickly pear, marshmallow, strawberry margarita, pink frosting, and pomegranate. Okay, none of these scents are like my scents. I could have been persuaded if it like one of them was my scent, but I think I'm gonna pass. And I do, again, love the whole concept of bronzers. There is actually one bronzer that is releasing this week that I really want to try, but it's not this one. Not that I dislike Trixie Cosmetics, it's just that I already have my mind set on one. So let's talk about that. Let's go in. This is available, by the way. I will link it down below, right? Yes. It's launching today on Friday as you're watching this. Let's talk about the thing that I want to get. And this is, let's get into the weekly Colourpop segment. I actually have more than one thing to talk about. And this is going to be their, I think it's called like Resting Beach Face. Okay. There's a big palette. It's called Getting Fresh Eyeshadow Palette. This is, listen, I love the combo between green and pink. We all know that. I mean, this is the palette that I released with Oden's Eye this year. Green and pink. Love green and pink. There's still a couple left of this one on the site in case you're interested. But this one has just a little bit, first of all, it's a little bit too big. And it also has just a little bit too many browns for being like my perfect palette. And I also will say, I saw a bunch of people saying like, oh, I love the pops of green in this palette. I wish I can only get the greens. Get the In the Limelight palette. In the Limelight palette is literally just the pops from this palette together with 2 neutrals that complement those limes. One thing is good with Colourpop. when you see a color scheme that you like and you think that this is either too big or too small, that's what she said, you know they're always going to come out with that color scheme in other versions. You know it's going to happen, that they're going to come out with that color scheme in other versions. So this is just a bigger and more neutral version of the In the Limelight. If you only want the pops, that palette already exists. It's called In the Limelight. It is a beautiful palette. I'm gonna be reviewing it in my monthly rankings, which is extremely late. Listen, I'm aware it's extremely late. It's coming next week. It's coming next week. Promise, it's coming next week. And the In the Limelight palette, it's pretty high up there. I will leave a link to that one as well down below, together with these Colourpop things, in case you're wondering what palette I'm talking about. I'm just saying that when I look at this palette, I'm like, oh, they just put a bunch of neutrals together with that palette. And that is okay. Some people look at this and they're like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. And I get you, I really do. But if you only wanted the pops, that palette exists. Then there are a couple of So Glassy lip glosses. This time it is without shimmers. I did not enjoy the So Glassy lip formula. I thought it was extremely sticky, and I think there are so many lip glosses on the market that are glowy and glassy without being this sticky. So for me, that was a pass. But there are also bronzers. You see them in the little corner here, but there are 6 matte bronzers, and I think I'm gonna get one of these. I wonder if it's coming to Ulta. If it's coming to Ulta, I'll get it at Ulta. Otherwise, I'm going to make an order at Colourpop. But the thing with Colourpop is there's nothing else that I really want at Colourpop right now. So that's where I'm like, like I don't want to make an order just to make an order. I haven't received, listen, I don't know. Something happened when I moved to the US. I got moved from like the B list on the PR list at Colourpop, and now I'm like F list. I get like 1 package every 12 collections, and I'm fine with that. At least now I know if I want it, I really do not need to wait for PR. I can just get it. I wonder if this is getting to Ulta. If it's getting to Ulta, I'm gonna get it there. Otherwise, I'll probably make an order at Colourpop because I really want to try the bronzers. I want to see if they're good. I remember they had like Super Shock bronzers back in the days, and those weren't really that amazing. They were decent, but like not that amazing, so I'm skipping on that. Should we do the other Colourpop release as well, since we are here? I did talk about this before. Last week we saw a sneak peek from the Ulta magazine, but now we have some better pictures, and these are a collection that's coming to, I think this is coming to Ulta Beauty first, and it's going to come to like Colourpop later. And this is the, what is it called? This collection is called something. It's called something and I can't find it. Either way, there are 4 quads. There are 2 Super Shock cheeks, I think. We only see 1 here. And then there's a couple of Jelly Much shadows. The more I see that blue one that is called Wait and See. Oh, how am I gonna resist that? Listen, if I buy the bronzer, if I buy it at Colourpop, if I buy it at Ulta and that quad is available, I cannot be held responsible. Okay? I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear about it, okay? I cannot be held responsible. I do think it looks pretty. I'm gonna try and resist. I'm gonna try and resist, but it is really pretty. This is available in store. I guess it's available at Ulta. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I mean, it looks pretty. We also have a better view now at the other thing that was like the sneak peek from the Ulta magazine. And this is the new palette collection from Morphe. And this is that big 35 pan palette. Again, pinks and greens. There's been a lot of pinks and greens. It's been a lot of pinks and greens. And like I said, I don't need a palette that's this big. And if I want pinks and greens, I have my palette. And honestly, I think the quality of Oden's eyeshadows are better than both Colourpop and Morphe. So I'm not worried about that. The continuous setting mist is now coming in a coconut. I was going to say flavor. It's not a flavor. It's a scent. Don't eat this. Don't eat this. It's a scent, not a flavor. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited about that. I've never actually tried that setting spray, but it seems like a lot of people are agreeing that that's like the best product from Morphe. Maybe that could be something for me. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, now we have a better view at this. And this I know is available at Ulta, so I will link down below in case you're interested. There was also another sneak peek from the Ulta magazine. I have it. Did I throw it away? I actually got it and I think I throw it away. But they are sneak peeking that they are doing Ulta brand. Ulta brand is doing a collection with the new Thor movie, which is the Thor Love and Thunder. This picture is awful. I think I threw away the magazine. I kind of wish I didn't, because then I would be able to take a better picture of this and show you like in better lighting, because this picture is it's not really how it looked in the magazine. I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. I mean, I love Thor as much as anyone else. Maybe it's Chris Hemsworth we're all loving, let's be honest here. It's getting hot in here or what? But I don't need a makeup collection based on that. I don't. I do kind of like though that the eyeshadow palette's one of those that's magnetic and it like cracks apart. I think that that's a little fun that they did that element with this. This is one of those it's more merch than it is makeup, and I don't hate it, but you kind of have to be really invested in the franchise to buy makeup as merch. And I'm not that invested in Thor, even though I'm gonna watch it in the movies. Listen, I'm excited. Oh, did you think that we were done with cheek products? Because we are definitely not. There are some new bronzers coming from Cosmetics. These are corselet sculpting powders, 4 different shades, and I think they were doing some kind of a deal with refer brushes. We can get it like a refer. I don't really know how this works, but you can get like a refer bronzer brush. I don't know if this was only when they were releasing, but I thought it was really cool to see refer brushes together with Cosmetics. I love seeing brands like, you know, being friends and doing stuff together. Just as like I like seeing influencers being friends and doing stuff together, I also like seeing brands being friends and doing stuff together. But the bronzers are available now. These are $36 each, and again, I've already have my mind set on the Colourpop bronzer, so I'm gonna opt out of this one, but I will link it down below. Here's something that I might get depending on how they look in store, because I want to see if these are available in store. I'm gonna see if I can visit a Sephora when I'm in New York, and these are the new from Rose Inc. These are cream bronzers and cream highlighters. First of all, the brush that they have on this picture looks incredible for cream products. Definitely gonna be looking into that one. But these are cream bronzers in 4 colors and cream highlighters in 4 colors. These are, oh, you can buy them as a refill as well. I like that. That's really nice. The compact is $30 and the refill is $18. Really, really like that. Is that brush new? Why am I so intrigued by brush? I'm in a brush mood. The brush looks beautiful. So yeah, I mean, this is one of those things that I want to look at in store. I might try it. I've been really enjoying the 2 things that I've tried from Rose Inc. so far. So I'm like, I might be persuaded by these. I know a lot of people are really loving the blushes. Do you think the blushes are worth it? The Rose Inc. blushes. Let me know about that as well. I want to hear about it. Okay. Here's another thing. I want to see it in store. I want to see this new release from Makeup by Mario. I just do not understand really what this is. This is... What is this? What is this? Skin Transformers. This is a soft sculpt transforming skin enhancer in 6 shades. And then there is a soft sculpt transforming skin perfector in 5 shades. The Skin Enhancer is a complexion balm that warms, tints, and evens skin tone with a dewy finish. And the Skin Perfector is a blend of perfecting powders. Okay, so that is a powder that blurs, illuminates, and sets skin. So it's a... What is this? I'm so confused. I feel about this one as I felt with the Natasha Denona. What is it? Is it a foundation? A skin tint, a bronzer, illuminator, finishing powder? What am I looking at? What am I working with here? What is this? So I kind of want to see this in real life. Makeup by Mario, I only own one thing from the brand, and it's not due to lack of trying. All the things that I wanted to try from the brand has been out of stock since I moved to the US. So I don't know really what's going on there. I don't know if I missed the restocks or if they keep selling out or if they're just having problems with the supply chain. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that I haven't been able to try the brand because every time I look, it's out of stock. So I don't know what's going on there, but I am intrigued. I am intrigued by that one. I just do not know what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know what that is. There is another Disney collab from Spectrum Collection. At this point, I'm pretty sure Spectrum Collection is Disney. I guess that's just a Disney sub-brand. Like, did they buy it? It's part of the Disney universe? I have no idea. But this is Tinkerbell Collection. I don't feel as strongly about this one as I felt about the Winnie the Pooh collection, but that could also be because I am such a sucker for Winnie the Pooh. I mean, I did buy the Colourpop Winnie the Pooh collection. Even my mom saw that because Did I tell you my mom loves Winnie the Pooh? She even watched the video because she loved it. I should really buy her those lip products from Winnie the Pooh. Now that I think of it, she would love that. I should get her that. Are those back in stock yet? I'm gonna have to set a reminder for that. My mom would love that. But yeah, this collection is cute, but it's not for me. It's available May 29th. Mini Glowful Mist. Okay, so there's a peaches and cream glowing mist as well. So it's a makeup product as well. That's cute. I mean, it's cute because if it's glowy, it's like sprinkles. So her throwing sprinkles, you're spraying. See this? I like this. This part I like. I like the part where they're like actually really going into what is the character about and how can we make a product around that. Because spraying shimmer and her tossing glitter, see, I like that. I like that. That's actually really cute. There's another putty bronzer from e.l.f. and this one is a vitamin C Bright Putty Primer. I feel like e.l.f. had a huge hit with this putty primer and now they're like, let's do everything putty primer. There's gonna be a glitter putty primer, there's gonna be a pumpkin, like there's gonna be gingerbread spice, we're gonna have a pina colada. Listen, all seasons and everything you ever thought about is gonna be a putty primer. You're gonna be so sick of these putty primers at the end. Almost as sick as I already am about the foundation balms, but when something becomes popular, like the Tatcha Putty Primer or the KVD Vegan Beauty or whatever they are called now, the KVD Beauty Foundation Balm, when something gets really popular, every brand wants to do it. Every brand wants to do it, and that's what we're seeing right now with the beauty balms or with this like putty primer. If you keep buying it, they're gonna keep making it. It's the name of the game. There's also a glowing primer from Natasha Denona. This is the High-Gen Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. I know that there was some kind of controversy around this because there was a brand that was called Skin Glass and she has Skin Glass on the bottle, but I read into it and the brand had trademarked their brand and Skin Glass, but not Skin Glass on its own, and there are other products on the market as well named Skin Glass. So I feel like, yes, if a brand actually is stealing your trademark, definitely that is not good. But if you didn't actually trademark Skin Glass, but you only trademarked your brand name and Skin Glass, like that's not really, like, there's a difference between being salty that someone is using the same name as you, and this is a really small brand. I never heard of them before myself. I'm sure they make amazing products, but sometimes it could just be coincidence. This is a glowing, like skincare infused, like dewy primer. That's not, we know from before, that's not what I go for. I go for them if I can mix them with foundation. I actually mixed the new, this is the Shaping Light Multi-Use Highlighter. You can use it as a glowing primer or you can mix them with foundation, which is what I did today, because this is a cream. I don't want to mix a liquid with my foundation necessarily. I'd rather it be a cream. So this isn't for me. This is actually one of the first Natasha Denona products in a really, really long time that I didn't purchase. Maybe I'm missing out. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is available at Sephora. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm fairly sure though that Natasha Denona said that they were gonna not put Skin Glass on the bottle in the future, just out of like respect for the brand. I think I'm not 100% sure about all of this, but when I looked into it, there could be more to this. I could be totally like missing out on this, but when I looked into it, it seemed like it was more in the gray area. Maybe they could have done more research and make sure that nobody's using Skin Glass, but at least they didn't break a trademark. So I think it's a bit of a gray zone. Sometimes it's really hard to come up with something that's brand new because everything has been done before. But I hope that they were able to meet on some kind of middle ground when Natasha Denona says that they're not using Skin Glass on the bottle in the future, even though technically that's not the name that the other brand trademarked. Please let me know what you think down below. I didn't spend too much time looking into this, but I've been kind of busy. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm doing the best I can. There is... Okay, let's get into kooky collabs that one never thought would happen back in 2016. This is the Love Island and Makeup Revolution. Apparently we're doing collabs with reality shows now. We went from Disney to Serial to reality TV, and how did we end up here? I've never watched Love Island. I never watched reality TV. I don't watch reality TV, especially not like dating reality TV, because I honestly, okay, back when I was modeling, I've known quite a few people that's been in reality TV. I myself have seen contracts and almost been part of reality TV. I've seen a lot of contracts, and the reason why I was never part of them is because I saw the contracts and I was like, bitch, no. I was this close in being part of the Big Brother, actually, and I saw the contract and I was like, that's a no for me, dog. But what I'm saying is I don't watch these because I know how fake they are, and I know how scripted a lot of reality TV is, so I never watch it, and I honestly think that this doesn't look cute. This doesn't look well-rounded at all. This just, the bright pink and the glitter and the font, everything is just, it doesn't look very elevated. And this has been what I think has been the problem with a lot of IP collabs that Makeup Revolution has done, is that they're almost there. They have something that they could have maybe made happen and maybe made super cool and super cute, but it just somehow it feels rushed. Like this packaging, this color story, the way that everything looks, it doesn't look polished. It doesn't look that they really thought everything through, because there are like things that I have bought that have been IP collabs that I've been like, oh, this looks so cute. And even though I'm not interested in Frosted Flakes, or even though I bought the Avatar The Last Airbender before I even saw the show, I bought it because I was like, this looks so well done. But I wouldn't do that with a Makeup Revolution collab because it never really does look that well done. So for me, this is a pass. If you're an absolute lover of this show or Makeup Revolution, maybe this is for you. I'm gonna opt out. Apparently, we've also reached a point where we are doing collab with Girl Scout cookies. This is Hip Dot. Hip Dot's like bi-monthly weird collab. It was noodles before, and now we're doing Girl Scouts cookies. I've never had Girl Scout cookies. Scouts is not really a thing in Sweden. It used to be a little bit when I was younger, but not really. It was like never that popular. I don't think anyone is part of the Scouts in Sweden. The Scouts movement in Sweden is also part of a church, and people don't really go to church in Sweden, so that could be a big reason as well. But yeah, this is a collection. I honestly, just looking at this, not thinking that it's Girl Scout cookies. There's a couple of brushes. There are some nudie lipsticks for different skin tones. There is a berry palette and like a green nude palette, 6-pan. Just looking at that, it looks really cute. I have no feelings regarding Girl Scout cookies though, because I've never had them. Maybe I'm missing out. I am sure that I'm gonna get comments now being like, bitch, you better try the cookie now! And if you think I should try them, let me know which is your favorites. I did have a discussion with one of you on my Instagram this week, and you were saying that they usually sold outside of grocery stores in the fall time, so I'm gonna keep my eye open. Let me know your favorite. Maybe this could be for me and Ricardo. I don't think I'm gonna pick up this collection though. I'm not dying to try it, but I feel like Hip Dot, they're just a loose cannon at this point. Like, who are they gonna collab with next? Elmer Glue. Watch it be Elmer Glue in 2 weeks. This is something that I might try. I'm actually a little bit intrigued by this, and this is a lip tint by Fenty Beauty. Let me see the actual name. Popsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. I do really like a lip stain, especially a lip stain with a lip liner in a lighter color and then just like a lip oil or like a see-through gloss over. It gives you that reversed ombre lip, and I really like that. So I am intrigued by this, and one of them seems to be a little orangey. What do you think's going on here? I don't have any snacks. One of them is called Bestie, and it looks like it has a little bit of an orangey tint to it. So I think I will pick that one up and see how I feel about it, because that is the kind of product I actually do reach for it during the summer months, and I think that I could be about that. There is also a Barbie collection with Forever 21, and Sugarpill is having a Barbie collection, and this one had some really cute lip glosses. 4 different lip glosses, I think, and there was a couple of different lashes as well, and the lashes actually looked really cute. I don't need any more like that. I actually did an order from Bright Lashes, which is Angela Bright's brand. I did a order from them, bought some half lashes, and I do have quite a few lashes, but I did think that these lashes looked really cute. I like Barbie as much as the other girl, but that's not the thing that we really played with when I was a kid. We actually played, most of all, we played a lot of like computer games together, if I'm gonna be totally honest, and like we played a lot of Game Boy, but also like Transformers and Turtles and Lego especially. So I like Barbie, but maybe it doesn't have that nostalgic like grip on me as it has on some people. Like I like it, but like I'm not deadly serious about it. There's also a new skincare brand, and this is Sereni, I think Sereni Beauty, and this is by Chloe Morello, which is a creator here on YouTube. Big congratulations, Chloe, for launching your new brand. The first launch that they're having is an overnight overhaul, which is a rejuvenating beauty mask for $60. It is a sleeping mask with an effective levels of Bachisol and DHA. Works overnight to turn back time, soothe and even out your skin, while a delicate mix of rose oil and shea butter wraps you up in luxurious hydration. Wake up to a dewy morning skin with a radiant glow and a soft focus finish. That sounds really, really wonderful. I'm not in the market right now for a new like mask for sleeping. I do have some products that I really have been enjoying as my nighttime routine, but super excited for you, Chloe, for having this brand. Not that you're watching this, but if you ever are, listen, I'm excited for you. I'm gonna be so excited to see reviews of this product. Listen, if a bunch of people say that this is the best thing since sliced bread, I could be persuaded. One brand whose products I really do enjoy is Vive, and Vive is coming out with some new products, and I think I am intrigued. I think I will be trying this because Vive is coming out with face palettes, and they're also, I haven't seen any, like I'm probably doing my own little collage here, so I'm not 100% sure what you're seeing. They're coming out with face palettes, and they're also coming out with new shades of their lip dew. And that lip dew, they had it in a clear one that had like gold sparkles, and that wasn't perfect for me. But the doe foot looks beautiful and the packaging looks stunning, and now they're coming out with 3 different shades, and it's Rosa, Pesca, and Cherub. You say cherub in English? In Sweden you would say kerub. So it's cherub, right? I think, oh, it's available now. Oh, bitch. Maybe I'll go get it, because I think I'm gonna get that peach one. I think I'm gonna get that peach one. Or do I want the brown one? Do I want both? I think I will be buying this. That's what I wanted to say. I actually really like Vive. I think Vive makes really beautiful products. Maybe I will go and buy this after I stop filming this. I'm trying to buy less makeup in May. I have actually been buying very few items in May. And we are at the end of May now, so maybe I deserve to get myself some Vive. I do want to get that. I do want to get that. I might get that. How many times have you said that now? I might get that. I think that's really nice. I will link down below. Vive is also available at Cult Beauty if you think that that is an easier way to shop. So I would recommend to check that out. I think that Vive is based in Scotland, right? So if you're in the EU, I kind of do recommend Cult Beauty, because that will save you on import taxes, because Brexit is a thing. But I will link both of the places down below. Not 100% sure if it's available at Cult Beauty or not. Let's end with talking about a new beauty brand that's coming, and this is Ismaya. Yeah, I think it's Ismaya Beauty by Ismaya French, and apparently this is supposed to be like a little bit of edgy. She has co-developed makeup lines for Tom Ford and by Rito. She has been the global beauty director by Burberry Beauty and more. This brand is working towards sustainability as a key goal. I will say working towards sustainability while creating another makeup brand. It's going to be interesting to see what the twist on that is, because like buying more things is like honestly never the answer, but this is the times we're living in. What are we going to do? But the first launch is going to include an industrial eyeshadow palettes, moody inky shades, bright. Oh! Wait. Oh, did I just like orgasm a little bit? Oh! The first launch is going to include an eyeshadow palette, industrial colors in putty textures, moody inky shades, bright green and orange, encased in a black compact with a ghostly torso pressed through its lid. Well, shut the front door. Take my money. I'll just send it to you right now. Okay, yes, I will be trying that. I don't even care what it looks like. That sounds amazing. Rubber Lash Mascara, which brings an instant stretch effect impaled by hard metal piercing. And a pomade that laminates eyebrows for naked effect. Can also apply foundation on it to create new brows. Wait, what? I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. Wait, are you kidding me? So yeah, I will be trying this out. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking. That sounds delightful. Let me see if something new happened while we were sitting here chatting away. That is a no. And that is a no. Okay, I think that was everything for this week. Let me scooch back to this middle. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Were you interested in anything this week? I think I'm gonna go and make myself a little order from Vive because I really do like the things that I have from Vive. So I think I will be making a little Vive order. And other than that, I think that was everything for this week. Don't forget to check the description box for more info, links, codes, all of that. All the info is all of this in the description box. And if you do end up using my codes or shopping through my links, thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you're interested in what is on my face, I will leave a pinned comment with all the details. Quick, let's do the giveaway. Do the giveaway. Most people have left the video by now, so let's do a sneaky little giveaway. Don't forget to check the info though. Also in the pinned comment, towards the end of the pinned comment, it's going to be the details on how to enter this giveaway. It's going to be real easy. All you have to do to enter my giveaway is to be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment telling me what you look forward to the most this summer. Tell me what you look forward to the most this summer. We're not doing a hashtag, anything like that. Just tell me you want to be entered in the giveaway and what you're looking forward to the most this summer. Can't wait to read your answers. In the pinned comment, I will also leave directions on how to make sure that your subscriptions are visible so that I can actually see that you are subscribed to my channel, because I'm gonna of course select a subscriber of this channel to win the giveaway. I'm just doing a little overlay of a picture of all the things that I'm including in this giveaway. I will put some info, like I said, in the pinned comment where you can see when the giveaway is ending and all of those things. If you want to comment on my video and you don't want to be included in the giveaway, just don't include that you want to be included. That is how simple it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck in the giveaway thingamajiggy. I'm super excited to be giving away some stuff to you. I need to do more giveaways. I know I do, but it's just doing giveaways is not as easy as it looks to be. Okay, let me tell you that there's a lot of things going on backstage that sometimes makes giveaway takes so long time to finish up. But yeah, good luck in the giveaway. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you again. I'm guessing Monday? I'm guessing Monday for a new video. I have a lot of really fun videos next week, so I'll see you then. Bye!